Welcome to the What's Going On podcast.
What's going on?
Please note that the views and opinions expressed in this podcast are those of the host and guest and do not reflect those of our sponsors. This show is for informational and entertainment purposes only and should not be considered professional advice.
Take that.
Listener discretion is advised.
Yo, konnichiwa, my people. This is your boy Ninja.
This is HP Early Bird, and this be the What's Going On podcast.
What is going on? And today we have a good pod. We're going to talk about some video game stuff because a lot of video game stuff going on out there. And I don't know, man. I just feel like it's a good time to be a video gamer or be a gamer, rather. With that being said, Mr. Early Bird.
Yes, sir.
How you doing, sir? Have you been doing anything entertaining lately?
No.
Okay, folks, that's the end of the show.
No. Work, home, staying out of trouble. No, those kind of things. Planning for a better future. Oh, but nothing exciting. But I do have plans to kick things into motion real soon. So,
like, kick what into motion exactly? If you don't mind me asking.
As like for the people that's been following like the XP brand or whatever, I haven't really been doing anything with it. But I got plans to throw events. I got plans to go to the flea market to sell my merchandise. I'm part of a group called AMG, which is Multimedia Group, which is a conglomerate of other individuals. We've been planning some things, so you can look out for that soon. We have a second film coming out. I don't really have a part. Like, I'm not on camera on this one, but I was there for like behind the scenes and everything. We are doing a premiere, and we're going to do Halloween costumes this time because it's going to be in the month of October. So, yeah, you look forward to some activity from those things. So,
Okay,
yeah,
that sounds interesting. It's always fun to see that go down.
yeah.
I like watching you guys do your thing over there because that you get a lot of fun. It looks like it's a lot of fun.
Yeah,
I wish I was there, to be honest. But
it's fun. It really is fun,
yeah.
especially with the because like we know each other. So
yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's not like you have to vibe with anybody. Like, you already know everybody. Everybody like been friends and been homies since day one.
I mean,
there's no vibing. Everything is like everything is just organically, just organic, and everything is just supernatural. Like, even when you make fun of each other, you don't have to worry about anybody taking it the wrong way, type of shit. Like, niggas nowadays are too sensitive. So like, and that's the thing. Like, I swear that like when I meet people now, like I vibe with people, but then like sometimes I gotta like dial it back because I get like I'm an old school cat. Like, I'm an old school nigga from the Bronx and from New York, and even when I was living in Queens, like, me and all my friends, we used to cut up all the time, and even like anywhere, like even when I lived in Georgia, like, you already know how it is. But yeah, some nowadays, like, niggas' feelings be getting hurt too quick, so I don't. I have to vibe with you first before I even crack a joke around you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I feel you. That sounds exciting. Have you been playing any games or anything? I know we played the Hell Dive a couple of days ago.
Oh yeah,
a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah. Not
Have you played
really.
anything after that?
I mean, like, just like a bunch of old games. I've been back on Xenoverse 2.
Oh, word?
Yeah.
Are you playing on Xbox, I would assume?
Yeah, Xbox.
You don't have Xbox. I got that shit. I got Xenoverse on every system, my nigga. It's so weird. It's so crazy.
And that's why I appreciate what Xbox is trying to do. So like, you make one purchase and then you can play it everywhere on every device that you own. So I respect that approach that they're doing.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've been playing Xenoverse 2. It took me a minute to get back in the groove, man. I was getting my behind whooped, dog.
Bro, it really does, especially after playing Sparking Zero, because it's so different.
Yeah, so different. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's like, I gotta I gotta press this, that, and that. Oh yeah, it's a lot to rehash back. You know what I'm saying? But
And now that you mentioned Spark and Zero, I can't choose between the two. You know what I'm saying? So
what do you
like
mean,
if you play
like
Spark
which
and Zero
one?
and you play Xenoverse 2, it's like which game do I like better? And I
I'll
honestly
tell you right now. I think I like Xenoverse. All right,
I think you like Xenoverse
I
2 due to the customization.
right, and that's why I like them for their different properties. So I think Xenoverse has the more creative, part because I like I said, it ain't nothing better than creating your own
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah.
Like I don't want to play with main characters. I mean, I don't mind playing with main characters if that's the game.
Mm-hmm.
But if there's a customized, piece of the game,
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to play with a main character anymore. I want to play with my character.
Right.
So I like that aspect. I like the almost free fighting vibe, but the game is so old, so it's kind of it aged well, but it's aging
Mm-hmm.
to say the least. But when you play Spark and Zero and you see the colors and the graphics and Goku's hair is moving, is not just stiff in one spot. It's like that's what I want Xenoverse to look like. You know what I'm saying?
So if they
Like,
if they mashed them together, it will really
bro,
will
remember
be the
we talked
perfect.
about that when we
Yeah.
first got Spark and Zero? I said, I'm like, bro, if they could take Xenoverse and mix it with the graphics from Spark and Zero
Mm-hmm.
and take Kakarot's free roaming
Mm-hmm.
of the world and just kind of mush them all together,
Because
bro,
I think
that game will be amazing.
what plagues Dragon Ball games is the size of the map that you fight on.
Right, dude.
Because
and there's so much worlds in Dragon Ball. Like they could
even
make it big.
from Xenoverse to Spark and Zero, the fighting arena is small.
Yeah,
Right.
that's how it gets old.
And because it's small, like there's no room for multiplayer team battles. So like me and you versus two other human players. So
yeah,
I think if they will have to have like a GTA 5 or GTA 6 map
right.
in Dragon Ball.
Bro, even if the map wasn't as big as GTA, if it was just as big as Kakarot's map, because I don't know if you play Kakarot, but Kakarot's map is decent, and you can literally travel through it. And then they added like other worlds because you can like zip through other worlds, but you can travel through that. If they made it open world like that, I wouldn't even be that mad because it's not that big, but it's big enough to have multiple. Like you could do missions and have multiple battles on the map. Like I think that'd be amazing. But I could see why Bandai hasn't tried that yet. It's real and big ambitions to have millions of people fighting on one map at one time. But like if they could break it up into like a maybe a 2 or maybe 3 player at a time kind of game, not where like there's a whole bunch of people all I wouldn't expect it to be like GTA, not yet.
Right,
you know what I'm saying? But maybe more like me, you, and somebody else in one map doing missions. Like kind of like a single player, but with a multiplayer vibe. Like kind of like Xenoverse, but not maybe a lobby, but like where you can meet people to go into missions, like to kind of like the way it's set up, but you go into a bigger world, not where you just have to pick the missions and you do the missions and then everybody's back at the lobby. Or I'm talking about like you guys are on the map, doing the missions together, and you can free roam the area together. I think that'll be dope. You know what I'm saying?
You know what else I think would be like really really dope, and it's kind of puzzling that they haven't done it yet. Is like a survival mode or whatever, where it's like you and your friends on the map, and like y'all just fight continuous waves of enemies, and they get increasingly
that'd be dope too. Like there's so many things they can do to make just any of those Dragon Ball games a lot better. Like for instance, playing Spark and Zero for as long as we did, and I know we dropped it after a while because it kind of just, I don't know, it just got like too repetitive really fast. I just think they've added so much junk in the game that they forgot to focus more on the actual game. To be honest, like I wish they would have added more fighting customizations, more because the levels are good. I like the levels. Everything breaks, everything gets destroyed, the maps get destroyed. But I wish there was a way that you can move around them and leave them and go to other areas.
Right.
Like I thought that would have been dope, but they still haven't
Like even if it was like Sparking Zero, like where you can like do like where you hit them to like if you're on the edge of the screen and you hit them and it'll knock them to like a new era, like a
yeah,
Mortal
a new
like
yeah,
Mortal Kombat, something like that.
like the
Yeah,
old school Mortal
yeah.
Kombat. Yeah,
That would have been
and
dope.
and it's crazy because they did that in Fighter Zero and Fighter Z. You can knock them into
Yeah.
another, and like I said,
I forget which game I said, but that's the one I was referring to.
yeah, no,
What
because
did I
that
say?
they you said Sparking Zero, but in Sparking Zero you could hit them into like a building, which kind of takes them to another area. But in Fighter Z, it does that, and
It's a
I thought that
whole
was pretty
stage
dope. Yeah, a
transition.
whole new stage. Yeah,
That's what I was
like a
trying to say.
stage transition, and that's what I'm saying. Like, I like those transition moments. You know what I'm saying? Like, how dope would it be if me and you were playing? Like, let's say we're playing like a game like Kakarot, but it was 2 players, and we're doing the missions together. Flying through the map, and then all of a sudden, like, we can meet up, or we meet up with 2 other fighters, like live players, and they can challenge us to a fight, not just start fighting, like challenge
Yeah,
us, and
challenge. Yeah. Okay.
and then we just start fighting, and we'll be in 2 different places. Oh, I need help. Yo, I fly to you, like kind of like Dragon Ball, where Vegeta needs help, Goku. Like I think I think moments like that would be cool, kind of like a Call of Duty kind of vibe, where it's like if you're stuck in a building, yo, I got like 20 bogeys behind me, like, yo, I need help, like, where you at? Like, those kind of vibes, I think would be great in a Dragon Ball game.
Oh yeah, and then it'll be dope if you had the scouter so you could ping what a person is.
Yeah.
That'll be
I mean,
dope.
so much more they can do. And don't get me wrong, I appreciate Xenoverse. I appreciate how they still support that game after almost eight years or something like that. That game is old, bro. When I first bought Xenoverse, not 1, 2. When I first bought Xenoverse 2, it was on my old Xbox, the first Xbox X, whatever S. The
Xbox
big,
One, I believe.
the one, yeah, the
one.
big, that one.
Yeah.
And I bought it with the statue. I got all the things, and I played that shit religiously, bro. Like
it was fun when it first came out.
It was real fun, and mind you, it didn't have half the shit that it's out now. Yeah, it still is. Yeah. So, just the fact that they still support it, they're still dropping DLC, like, it's awesome. And I know they made hella dough off that game because I've done bought the game on every system. All right, I done bought DLC on just the ones I like. Most of them on Xbox, but a lot of them on Switch, and a good bit of them on PlayStation. Just the ones that I dig. But I spent a good well over probably $300-400 on just everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, I probably bought the game 3 or 4 times, and then DLC a bunch of other times. But I know they made a good buck with that shit, so I'm expecting a Xenoverse 3 next year.
Okay.
For sure. For sure.
This is
all right, because the consoles, before you even say anything, and before I forget, the consoles are already 5 years old. The next gen consoles, PlayStation's already 5 years. Xbox is 5 years, 6 maybe.
They came out 2020.
Right.
Yeah.
So they're already pushing their limits. You know what I'm saying? They already got pros. They're already talking about new systems coming out, all this shit. So Xenoverse is in the perfect position to drop a new Xenoverse. I mean, Bandai Namco's in a perfect position because it's going to be cheaper to make it because they don't have to do anything because they already have all the developing kits and all that shit. So everything is just going to be a lot easier and cheaper because all they got to do is tighten up graphics and make the game more broad and add more cool shit. And I'm hoping Bandai Namco, if you're listening, probably not, but if you are, anybody, please let me transfer over my people, my stuff. Please, I don't want to make a new fucking character. Just let me just transfer over my stats at least, or at least my person.
But you couldn't you?
You did from Xeno 1 to 2, so that's what I'm saying. I hope they continue.
Oh,
that
okay, cool.
You know, at least some of my stuff.
I have to offer some criticism on Bandai Namco, bro. they get too comfortable in their success, and I hate that, because like
But that's like Nintendo.
if it's
Same
not
thing with
broke,
Pokemon.
yes, but if
Same
it's,
thing.
but how bored are you with that game though?
Exactly.
And that's what I'm saying. So it's like if it's not broke, don't fix it. And and when it comes to Dragon Ball games, it's like they'll give you the same exact thing every single time, just in a different way. So from with Kakarot, you start with the Saiyan Saga all the way up to what, the Buu Saga.
Yeah, and now they got DLCs going into superhero and
it's the same thing with Xenoverse. And let's just take it off of Dragon Ball Z, right? Bandai Namco make the fighting game for My Hero Academia, Jujutsu Kaisen, however you say that
Jujutsu Kaisen,
One Punch Man, Demon Slayer. All of these games are exactly the same.
Yeah,
they are exactly the same, bro.
Yeah, they are.
It's like,
because I played a couple of them, and they all feel like you're playing either Xenoverse or Kakarot, or they all feel the same.
I think they don't make Naruto, do they? Naruto Ninja Storm?
No, I don't think they do. I don't think they.
But
make
it's that 3D arena fighting style, and
you're stuck in a circle.
Yeah, like, bro, come on,
shit.
man.
Yeah, but yeah, dude, just if Xenoverse 3 comes out next year, bro, I'll be stoked. I'll be fucking, because I know it's gonna look amazing. It's been, because Xenoverse 1 was all right. It was like it was like the my bait, like, yo, I got this gift to the world, let's see where it goes, kind of thing. And then when people picked it up, and it was like, okay, Xenoverse 2 came out way fast. I think it was like almost 2 years before. Yeah, I don't even think it was that long before Xenoverse 2 came out. And then look how long they seen, like, well, we got a crazy success, we got a bunch of DLC, bunch of money. So I would assume if there's a 3 in the horizons, it's gonna look amazing. First of all, because like I said, Xenoverse 2 is 8 years old. That shit came out on the old systems. I played it on the Switch. I done played it on every system, and even like the updated one for the PlayStation and the new Xbox. I played those, and it's still a fun game.
Yeah, it's fun.
Like, especially when you haven't played it for a while and you jump back in it, and you gotta kind of just learn it all over again. You're like, oh shit!
And then it's still fun to play with other people. Like I know, if we play together, it'll be fun.
Yeah, like, remember the time you and Jaden made a character? We played for like a couple days, and like, those moments are fun. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to do shit like that. But yeah, the only thing I hated about it was just trying to get your friends, and the lobby was terrible, and that shit was just a whole headache, my nigga. Like,
they need to find ways of making it a lot more easier to play with people.
Yeah, dude, I was like, fuck, man. And then the Switch version, you can't talk to nobody, because God forbid you could talk to somebody on the Nintendo. Well, now you can, but
and then it's not crossplay, I don't think.
No, it's not.
Yeah,
it
so
absolutely ain't.
they
So
definitely
they kind of missing. They're missing all the digs now. But anyway, on the same note, there's this game coming out. I can't pronounce. How did you pronounce it? Aneta.
Damn.
Anita Applebaum. I don't know, man. It's just shit's crazy. I'm gonna try to find this shit.
Enter. It's ANANTA.
ANAN. All right, I got it here. Let me see. This game looks good, and it's a PlayStation exclusive. And I want to show you. Did you watch the trailer?
I watched some of it. I wasn't able to watch
the whole
cool
thing. This shit is crazy because it reminds me of so many other games. So I'm gonna play just a quick thing.
Wait, it's shut down? We just got here. How's it already closed? And who told us to come here in the first place? Oh, it was...
You can hear it?
Yeah, I can hear it.
All right. Oh man, the music. Yeah, the music is in copyright. But this is all open world, dude.
Oh, I mean, they had glide suits.
Yeah, all types of shit. And I watched gameplay of it yesterday. They had another trailer with actual gameplay, and this is actual gameplay. And the game is like, it looks really good. I mean, it's clean. It got a lot of weird shit going on. You know, it's
And as you said, there's some weird shit was going on. That's crazy.
Yeah, it's just like everything you thought like a game out of Japan would look like. Music, look like this swinging.
Spider-Man
Did you see
shit,
that,
yeah.
bro? It's like they literally took every game they ever played and threw it in here and just mixed it all up. Like even watch when he starts fighting. Look,
oh, that was nice.
like the fight, like yeah, look, watch here, environmental.
That looked like Batman.
Right, okay.
Batman
Now look, you saw
Arkham.
that?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure. Look,
Sifu.
So, sleeping dog, like they took element. Look, the cell phone, GTA,
Sleeping Dog. Yeah.
Sleeping. You remember Sleeping Dog? That game was awesome, dude.
Yeah.
Like I love that game, dog.
Yeah.
And it has vibes like that, like GTA, Spider-Man. Like they took. I don't even know why he has. Look, I don't even know why he has that power, but I'm not mad.
Yeah.
It makes for a good game. Look at this. He's Batman, Spider-Man, Sleeping Dog,
Venom.
GTA, Venom. I mean, look, he's doing all the things, bro. It got everything that will make a game, and then of course they add all the goofy shit like Saints Row did.
Oh,
so it's like
but it'll work with this art style though.
Right, exactly,
and with it being like
work.
Anime.
Right, exactly, because anime is not a serious. You know, you don't take it serious like a GTA or like a Batman. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So like, look at all the he's doing all types of cool shit, and I'm all for it, dog. Like I don't even care about all the goofy shit. Like it just looks like a fun game, and it's a PlayStation game, and I'm like, okay, it didn't say it was coming out anyway. And look at this big ass robot, like the fucking Godzilla, you know, like it's just, bro. I don't know. When I started watching it, I was a little like, what the fuck is this shit? Then the more I watched it, the more I realized I'm like, yo, this game looks actually really good.
Yeah, it looks fun. I'll, as long as the game is fun, I can deal with everything.
See how the map went to the next character, kind of like what GTA does when you switch between the characters. Like, I don't know, dude. I think this is gonna be a really. It's either gonna be a really good game or this is gonna be a lot of hype and it's gonna be fucking shitty. And when you put it on, it's gonna be like Cyberpunk.
She's a police.
Yeah, she's a police, and he's like some superhero like kid. I don't know. It has like different aspects of the game. Like it's like they have stealthy shit, action, you know, goofy shit. Like, and I don't know what's up with all the animes now. Like everybody got bunny ears and tails. Like I get that was cool, but like all the characters have ears now. It's fucking wild. But I don't know. I just think it's gonna be. It's either gonna be really good or suck really bad. But
I think it's gonna be that's dope.
That
looks fun.
I think it looks fun so far. It hasn't said anything about online or like multiplayer, which I'm almost certain
it has to be.
Might be, but I'm pretty sure when it first comes out, it's gonna probably be single player because it kind of feels like a single player game right now. Like I haven't seen anything that gives me multiplayer vibes yet. You know,
bro, I ain't gonna lie to you. This could rival GTA, bro.
I'm telling you, look, motherfucker.
Oh, you playing basketball?
Yeah. I don't know, dude. I'm
not gonna lie, bro. This could rival GTA. The only thing, I think the only thing that I heard is that it's a PlayStation exclusive. But see, GTA.
Look, they got Slapfest.
Yo,
like they literally, whoever's creating this game is literally a cultural person. Like they know
they got the ear to the streets. Yeah,
they got their ear everywhere, bro. Because they showing shit that's in America, Japan. You know, like just everywhere, just all the goofy shit Japan likes, all the dumb shit we like. like it's there. Like you saw the little UFC shit in the middle of the trailer. So I don't know, dude.
Look at the graphics, bro.
I know. Look at you saw all the paper. Like just it looks really good. I'm pretty sure whoever is doing that like did the the homework to figure out what's gonna make that game fun. They're with it. They did it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, congratulations on that. No, that looked good. That looked fun. But I seriously think with that game being the way that it is, and with anime being so pop culture, it really can rival GTA, bro. Like I
agree.
I mean that like wholeheartedly, bro.
Yep. I believe so. I watched all State of Play yesterday, and I'm not even gonna hold you. I'm more excited for some of the PlayStation games than I was for the Xbox games.
Yeah.
That like it was really good. And that's not saying that I'll fuck with one more than the other because I have all the shit. But it's just when I saw this game and he's like spider webbing everywhere, I'm like, dude, this is a no brainer, bro. Like they did their homework, is what I'm trying to say. They took everything they needed to take from every game that made every game popular and fun, and they did their thing. And I applaud them for that.
I think they want people to play this game and have fun, so they took what are people really playing on their PlayStation,
right?
And just put it all in one thing. And I know that I know they know GTA is about to come out. GTA comes out next year, don't it?
No, allegedly. We don't know yet. We'll find out. But all I know is Rockstar better deliver on something, because if it's lackluster at best, people are gonna be mad as hell that they waited that long. Because at least if the game was trash early, you can fix it. You know what I'm saying? You wait motherfuckers wait 15 years almost for a game, and you drop it and it's trash. I mean, you saw what happened to Cyberpunk. They hyped that game up for like 6 years. Then when it came out, niggas was getting refunds on that shit. It took them, even after 6 years of developing, it took them 2 years to make the game good after it came out. Then it was getting better. But at that point, I ain't even.
Yeah, you ain't on it.
I ain't even care about it no more. I ain't even play it.
And that's another issue that I have with video games. They're not putting out complete projects, bro. Because this is how I know video games industry is in a bad place. When I found out Capcom did not have Sagat as a character, as a DLC, like he wasn't in the game.
Bro, he came out like 2 years later, bro. No, it was more than 2 years, bro. Like 3 years. That game's been out for about 3 years, and Sagat just came out.
That's crazy. Because
but Capcom's on my shit list, bro, because they stayed doing some dumb shit.
Yo, and Capcom is usually on top of that game, especially when it comes to Street Fighter. Like Street Fighter is that one thing that they didn't take shortcuts with. Like they've always put out a good Street Fighter game. So for you to not have one of your core characters, ready at launch, that says a lot about what the industry is, bro.
Yep. But I wanna talk about this game. This is another PlayStation game that is coming out, and this shit looks really good. At first, I was a little skeptical, but damn, where the fucking did you see this yet?
The question that comes up a lot to us at Insomniac Games is, are you going to make a Wolverine game that is as violent, as visceral as
No, I have not.
In the comics?
Oh, man. Bro, this shit looks...
Working with Wolverine is interesting because part of the route to who he is that he's an unreliable narrator. He has gaps in his memory. So Wolverine doesn't really remember a lot of his life, and that's got to be an extremely frustrating aspect.
He's this ball of rage and fury, but then he could turn on a dime, and he could be very, very kind and tender in the next moment.
When we're casting for someone like Logan, what we're looking for in character traits are someone who can convey a lot with very little being spoken.
Shirt, man.
You have that first moment that we show in gameplay. There's so much emotion that you can feel behind his eyes. He looks relentless, he looks greedy, he looks angry, but also he looks maybe a little sad.
That level of acting and being able to just deliver that performance with believability across both spectrums was something Insomniac, ourselves, we all agreed he's the one. We don't need to see anybody else.
Hey, I'm Liam McIntyre, and I play James Logan Howlett.
I swear I thought that was damn Tom Cruise.
That's not bad. That one sort of works. Fans out there know what Wolverine is, who he is.
But this is a lot longer than I thought. But my thing is, the Wolverine game's coming out like relatively quick. You know what I'm saying? And I'll see if I just rock the trailer real quick. Maybe this is it. Bro, Omega Red, dog.
Yeah, Omega Red.
I love Omega Red. I think he's so dope as a
Been fighting
a bad guy.
longer than I can remember.
Crazy, boy.
I'd like to say I'm not a violent man. That trouble just has a way of finding me.
He's fighting a lot of robots, but like
I'd be lying.
with blood on it.
Doesn't matter where I go.
This right here, there was one when he. Yeah, he did that fucking where you can. Like he does in Street Fighter.
Death's always waiting. Just not for me.
Yo, watch the end.
Yeah, that was dope. That looked good. Well, I ain't gonna lie.
Because I ain't no hero. I'm Wolverine.
No, that shit look crazy. Look at this, bro. I'm just happy that they have the Sentinels in there. Because the Sentinels always, I always said like if you're gonna make a X-Men game, the Sentinels are the best bad guys to have because you could destroy the fuck out of them and they could just keep coming and because they're just robots. But I noticed in this game he's fighting a lot of like humanoid robots,
Now,
cyborgs.
When I saw the gameplay earlier, like a couple of months ago, it wasn't gory. It was very PG, and I was like, "Yo, this is not going to be a good Wolverine game if they."
I think they revisit that because I think they were going to go in that direction at first, kind of just make it like, yeah, we can have Wolverine game every time we slash. It's just we're gonna just be slashing robot pieces.
Yeah,
I think they were like, nah, we gotta put blood in. There's no way you have a dude like Wolverine and he stab somebody.
I mean, because his who he is as a character, he's a very complex character. Like they say, he has lapses in his memories, and he can be very violent, and then the next minute he's very, gentle and kind. But he's one of those characters where you could put him anywhere, bro. Like you could put him with Blade, Ghost Rider, Moon Knight, and all those. But you also put
Spider-Man.
him with Spider-Man, the X-Men, Fantastic Four.
He fits everywhere.
Everywhere.
But that's what I'm saying. He. I'm sorry, I don't mean to cut you off, but he fits everywhere. But by himself it's just awkward.
He has to be that. Like he has to be that what they show. So good job, PlayStation, man. Y'all did a good job on that one.
Yeah,
because if that was if they would have went the God of War route, that wouldn't have.
No, that would have sucked.
Yeah, because God of War isn't. It's not gory as it needs to be.
Yeah. So I really thought, because remember, I think we talked about this like last year when we heard about it or during the leaks. they said a Wolverine game was coming. I was like, bro, there's no way they're gonna do a good Wolverine game. He's just too violent. And not only that, but I thought if they were gonna make a Wolverine game, it wasn't gonna be like Spider-Man, obviously, because Spider-Man is he's a different kind of fighting character. You know what I'm saying? Like he's different. He's goofy. He does like the karate, the parkour type shit. Wolverine doesn't do that. Wolverine's kind of like Batman in the fighting sense. Like he's more strategic. Like he's learned, he's disciplined, but he's also crazy. But I thought it was gonna be more like a hack and slash kind of game, like a game you just button mash and you just slashing through it. You know what I'm saying?
Like a Dynasty Warriors.
Like a Dynasty, right, exactly, okay. Or like the Zelda game, yeah, like Dynasty Warriors. But I thought it was gonna be something like that. Like it was gonna be some boring ass like Bayonetta hack and slash kind of game. Where you just shoot and break it. That's the only way in my head Wolverine would fit into a game by himself. You know what I'm saying? It's not gonna be. It like I said, it'll be hard to create a game just based around Wolverine without a supporting character to help him, guide the way. Like if he's with Spider-Man or if he's with anybody, you know what I'm saying? The Cyclops, anybody who has a leadership background. Like Wolverine isn't a leader; he's a lone wolf. You know what I'm saying? He just, like he said, he's not a hero. He's not looking to save anybody, but he's always in trouble because people are after him. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. He's not after nobody. So that's what makes his life so difficult. But as for the game, the way it looks so far, it looks like it kind of gives me like not a hack and slash, but like a Batman kind of hack and slash.
What it reminds me of? It reminds me of a Ninja Gaiden.
Yeah, where you like transfer from one guy and jump to the other. Yeah. Right. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. So and Batman was kind of like that after Arkham City, where it was more open. He kind of started because you could. I remember in the first one, Arkham Asylum, it was more like block.
Oh
block because you were in close quarters. Yeah. But then when you got to Arkham City, it was a little bit more bigger. Yeah. So he had to like go over there, and then he was like doing backflips over here, and then jumping that way.
Yeah, that was
dope. Yeah, I could see it. But like I said, Wolverine's story is so vague, but yet so deep. It's gonna be super hard. I can't wait to see what angle they take.
I think they did a good job in the trailer of showing you
who's gonna be in that.
Yeah,
shit.
But I don't think they show everyone. They showed Omega Red. They showed Mystique, and I think that's enough to like really spark your interest.
Yeah.
I think it'll be really dope to see if he runs across the X-Men or the X-Men are mentioned in this. I think it'll be dope because he does have his suit.
His suit, so somebody gave it to him. But if he's running across Omega Red, and Omega Red hates Wolverine, you already know Omega Red's associated with, Apocalypse and all these other characters. Like, and not saying Apocalypse is going to be in the game, but I'm just saying like Lady Deathstrike, all the test characters like Lady Deathstrike, Omega Red, and all the Antimania people, all those characters that they tested on are going to be in this game. You know what I'm saying?
Sabretooth has to be in there as well.
Sabretooth, oh, definitely. Sabretooth has to be in this game, bro. Has to. And that's one thing about Insomniac. They're going to make every character, even if it's a small part, is going to be a big part. Gotcha. If that makes sense. Yeah, because, and I don't know, because I know you never play any of the Spider-Man game, which is shame on you, but you need to play them. But even the small characters like the Rhinos, and they made them big in the game. Like you thought the whole game was almost about them until you realize, yo, this ain't even about them yet. And I'm not even halfway through the game yet, and I've been chasing Rhino for like 4 hours, or I've been chasing Kraven for half the game, and then all of a sudden Venom is here too. Like that shit was crazy to me, dog. It was nuts.
Yeah.
One minute you think Green Goblin or Hobgoblin, whatever, Green Goblin was the main character. Then all of a sudden it's like It's Dr. Octopus. I'm like, oh shit, it's not him. It's they're really good at conveying a way to make you think the game is this intense when it's about to get even better. Yeah, they're good at that.
So they did a really good job with. Okay, this is the thing about any story, period. And I think this is something that a lot of people don't understand about developing a story. But the hero or the main character is only as good as the antagonist, bro.
Oh yeah, dude.
So it's like the hero.
Like if you don't have a good villain, absolutely.
Yeah.
I agree. I think that's why characters like Batman, Superman, Spider-Man, like these are, if you think about it in hindsight, these guys are corny. You know what I'm saying? Like they don't have.
You say Batman's corny?
No, like they like not their character, like their regular persona, like they're like Peter Parker, Bruce Wayne, like those
Clark Kent,
Superman, Clark Kent, like their characters are just corny people, like a billionaire, nobody cares, a farmer kid, nobody cares, a kid in school, nobody cares, but with their bad guys and their villains that create them to become, you know, Batman and Spider-Man and all that is what makes them like a good villain. Like the Joker's a great villain, you know. Carnage, Venom, Dr. Octopus, great villains. Who else did I mention? But yeah, all these villains, all Lex Luthor, like all these guys are great villains, and you know they're not villains you could just take down with brute force. Like you have to be smart, you have to have so. Yeah, dude, it's a. I think it's gonna be a good Wolverine game. That's what I'm about. That's if they fuck this up, then I was wondering why my Spider-Man DLC never came out. It's because they've been working on this shit the whole time. I really was hoping my Carnage DLC, like I thought was gonna come out, but nothing ever happened. They never dropped no DLC. I'm still waiting for
that
DLC.
That might be Spider-Man 4. How many
exactly? I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if it.
Oh wait,
if it's
how many Spider-Man is it? 2 or 3?
So they got 3.
Spider-Man 3.
So they got the original first one,
Spider-Man,
the Miles Morales 1, and then 3 that they were both in it.
Okay.
So they had a bunch of DLC for the first one. They had a little bit of DLC for the second one.
They're probably saving
no DLC for the third
Spider-Man
one.
4.
Yeah, it has to be because they mention him in the game. Like not as Carnage, as Cassidy, Cletus Cassidy, but you even see him get the goddamn piece of Venom, the symbiote. They get like he picks him up. So I'm like, dude, something like they got to be some DLC. I really thought it was just gonna be DLC, but
you know, it'd be dope. I think it'd be really, really dope if they did the video games how they did the movies. So like you
Spider-Man?
So like you playing Spider-Man and something is happening in Spider-Man and it kind of ties in what's going on in the Wolverine game.
I think that would be dope, bro. I really do. But I don't know if they can even do that because I know the character rights or Sony has character rights to certain things. I don't think they have all of it, if that makes sense. So I don't know how that will work, you know, because I know Marvel has to get involved in all that. So I don't know if they'll let them, but that would be cool. A crossover game like Marvel, like I mean Wolverine kind of just dabbles in the same universe as Spider-Man. Then all of a sudden you got like a Web of Shadows kind of deal. That would be cool, but I don't know. I think with Venom already out there, the only other thing will be Carnage. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. But yeah, that Wolverine game looks dope. I think it's gonna be good.
Yeah, it really did. Bro, Marvel vs. Capcom. I think it would be like really, really dope if we got like a open world 3D game versus the fighting.
Like what do you mean open world 3D? Like a virtual fighters kind of shit, or
no,
like a Kakarot type of shit?
Like a Kakarot type of thing. Or like a what do they call it? The Marvel Alliance. You ever play Marvel Alliance?
Yeah,
something like that. Not necessarily like the top down view.
Yeah.
Just
I got it.
I think that'll be like really, really dope.
Yeah, I think so too. I think anything that if Capcom or Marvel or whatever did like that together would be good. Even if, like, for instance, like those little beat 'em up games that are coming out, if they did something with like Street Fighter characters like that, that'd be dope.
That'd have been real dope. That'd have been real,
Imagine how
real
dope it would be to play as Ken Ryu walking around like Double Dragon type of shit. But I think that'd be dope. I think the first glance of that was that phone game that Street Fighter has. I don't know if you ever played it. It's actually kind of fun, but it's a free to play game, so you got to buy everything. So I stopped playing it once I got to a certain level. But it's like you could play with four,
and then they kind of fighting by themselves.
Yeah, they kind of fight each other.
I had that on my phone. Yeah,
it was kind of cool, but I think a Double Dragon version of that would have been fire. But I don't know. They don't ever do shit right.
Speaking of which, Double Dragon's supposed to come out this year, correct?
It's funny you mentioned that because that is literally what I'm about to put up on the screen. I was just trying to get the video set, but yes, Double Dragon. They showed it at the PlayStation thing, and they had a trailer for it.
Have you heard? Tales of a legendary side-scrolling action game that once drove arcades into a frenzy? This series that enthralled...
This is the old one. Hold on, wait. They did... right here.
We have got to the point where literally anybody can build a fully working app without knowing how to code.
I don't know how I feel about it, but... I don't know if we're going to get copyright for the music, so I'm going to turn it off. But I don't know how I feel about it. It looks...
No, that's fire. If you can use the environment, that's fire.
Yeah. It kind of gives me like Streets of Rage, like the new one, 4 vibes. Okay. Which I liked, but I don't know. Every time I think about Double Dragon, I just don't... I think what the Neon did...
that's what
it just... Oh, that game was so bad. I will sue the company for that shit. But I hope it's not that same vibes. Like the control scheme was trash and that shit. So I'm hoping this is a little bit more fluent.
It looks good.
It looks good, but I don't know, man. Double Dragon a hit or miss.
You got a bad taste in your mouth from that.
Yeah, exactly.
Double Dragon Neon.
Yeah, that Neon shit was... Oh my God, I was so upset.
I don't think this was going to be... Because what I learned about business is sometimes they'll do things just to keep the rights to it, right? So like that Craven movie was terrible. I don't think they really put effort into it, or they really wanted to push this franchise. I think they just did it so they could keep the rights to it because
they have to make a movie every 4 years.
You have to do something with it. Yeah. So I think that's what that Double Dragon Neon probably was. They're probably like, yo, we got to do
you're
something.
Probably right. You're probably right. Because I know they do have that in contracts where they have to come up with... They got to make something every couple of years. If not, they lose the rights.
Yeah, because to take one character and they only punch and the other character only kicks, that's just...
That was dumb. Bro, that's... I was mad I even downloaded it. I'm glad I didn't pay for it because it was on Game Pass. But I'm just mad that they made me wait to download that bitch. But... Yeah, this Double Dragon one is starting to... It's starting to look a little bit okay. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to say it looks trash yet because I haven't seen any actual gameplay. But it's starting to shape up. Let's just leave it like that. It's starting to shape up. So, let me see. I'm trying to see if there was another game that Xbox is releasing, and it's called... I think I told you about it, but I forgot the name of the game. Shit. It was like a Pokemon type of game where you turn into the damn.
I know what you're talking about, but I can't think of the name of it.
Yeah, it was.
It's an Xbox exclusive, right?
Yeah, it is. I'm trying to find it. Did you see that Power World is doing a whatever, I forget the name of the company that does Power World, but
Is it a Nemo?
Yeah. Did you find it?
Yeah.
Is it a Nemo?
Yeah, it says I spent 24 hours in a Nemo, new Pokemon like game.
Did I? Oh, okay. Let me see. Oh yeah. Okay.
What's going on with Power World?
So Power World made a game. Because all right, so Pokemon got a game. They announced the game. Nintendo announced the game last week or 2 weeks ago at their thing that they are releasing Pokemon like creative, kind of like a Pokemon like a game that's like where you can build like a house and like a farming, like a Pokemon farming game. And it looks really good. So I was like, oh shit, that's different.
It's Power World, bro.
Power World went and did the same thing and announced it just recently, and it looks better.
But didn't Power World already like that? Because
Power World, no. All right, so let me. All right, hold on. Let me rephrase everything. So Power World is more of like a Call of Duty type of vibe, right? Like you search for Pokemon or monsters and you catch them, you shoot, whatever. This one is like a cozy game, like one of those small little characters, and you build a house. It's kind of like goddamn the game for Nintendo,
Harvest Moon.
Yeah, kind of like that, kind of like those kind of games, like that. So they did a version of it like that because Nintendo's doing a small version of Pokemon like that. Bro, it's just crazy, bro. Power they ain't playing. They trying to go in. They're trying to screw Nintendo, dog. But I'm all for it.
Okay, but from my understanding, in Power World, you had to build like buildings and factories and things like that.
Yeah. I mean, in Pokemon, you don't do all that cool shit, but they're trying to make the game more fun than. But they're trying to tell you, yo, you could play Pokemon or you could play this. It kind of gives me the old Sega
I ain't gonna lie, man.
vibes.
Like, okay, I feel like now Nintendo is biting off of Power World.
Yeah, they are. And you know, they try to sue and tell. They try to patent and copyright the move set where you cannot, nobody else can copy you catching anything in a ball or any monsters. And I thought that was weird. Yeah. Nintendo's doing too much now. But you know what happens when those big companies get greedy, bro? They always fall. And Nintendo better be careful because they're gonna fuck around and find out. So this is the amiibo or whatever. It looks really good. Yeah. Like, imagine a Pokemon game being this fly, bro. People who play Pokemon wish it looked this good. Even that new Pokemon game that's coming out doesn't look this good.
It looks good.
Yeah, it does. Oh, the character designs are fucking awesome. And it's coming out on PC first, I think it said. Like Xbox, PC, and then everything else later. But that's gonna be a dope game, bro. Yeah. People are gonna play that.
That look good.
Yeah, it does. But yeah, man, a lot. Just to wrap this up, a lot of dope games coming out, bro. A lot, super dope games. And I'm excited. I know the Rogue Allies coming out. I'm thinking about picking up one of those. There's rumor has it that there's a Switch OLED coming out next year, or possibly this year, which I doubt it, but yeah, I'm excited for it all. I heard that Sonic Racing game is awesome. I'm probably gonna get that.
I played the demo. It was pretty
Was
fun.
it good?
It was pretty fun.
Yeah, everybody's saying it's better than Mario Kart, which I agree, because Mario Kart, I play Mario Kart and that shit boring as hell, bro.
Well, a game that I'm looking forward to coming out to is Darksiders 4. I'm so ready for that one, bro. But I'm curious as to why Strife never got his own game though.
Bro, I don't know, dude. He's an awesome character.
Yeah, he really is. But I don't know. Maybe he will, maybe he won't. But all I know, I'm ready for this. And then they're saying it's going to be multiplayer. But I'm just not sure how. Is it multiplayer co-op or multiplayer versus? Yeah. But whatever it is, I know it's going to be fun. So
yeah, I'm hyped for all these games. You don't even know. There's so many games I want to play, dude. Even now, like I'm like, I want to play Helldiver, but I want to play on my Switch and I want to play on my PlayStation. Yeah. I'm like, dude, I be wanting to do it all, but sometimes I don't have time, and I'm like, fuck. But just the fact that I have them and I can play them when I want, that's cool. I'm okay with that. So, but yeah, I guess we could wrap this shit up because that's a good bit of talking about games.
Yeah,
I'm excited for the games. Yeah, like, share, subscribe, all that good shit. Let us know what game you're looking forward to.
Let us know what y'all playing. Like what's out now. Like let us know what's out now that y'all playing. Because I do be looking forward to trying like new things. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Try to play new games. But now I get on the store and I'm like, I don't know if I would like that.
It could be overwhelming.
Yeah, and it's you're
overwhelming.
Because I see a title I'm interested in. And like it looks good, but do I want to take the risk of spending that much money and then I don't like it? Because I have done that before.
Yeah, same.
What was it? The Avengers game. The Avengers game broke me.
Oh, bro. Man, that shit was trash.
That broke me. I said I'm never doing that again.
That shit's so
never
trash.
doing that again. But yeah, let us know what you're playing, man.
Yeah.
Or what you recommend.
Yeah. All our gamers out there, hit us up. Anyway, this is your boy Ninja.
And this is XP Early Bird.
And we out here, bruh.
Peace.
Latest.